Hey everyone, let's unbox, take a look at the bricks and pieces, and explore the Magic Maze by LEGO. This is set number 40596. The set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. I don't know the piece count nor what the retail price of the set is, and from what I've heard, it's probably a gift with purchase offer. That's all I know. So I'll have all the information and the description related to this set. And this is essentially what we're going to be looking at today. It looks like we got a marble maze that you can go through all this stuff. And these are always fun to mess around with. And here's the back. And don't worry, you will be able to get one of these probably soon enough. And yeah, well, let's open it up and see what we have in the carton. Now, I'm always into these GWP or these smaller sets because they're more interesting than the larger models. Yeah, call me crazy, but I do like these type of builds as well. But somebody was coming up the walk. It is a business day and all, so yeah. Okay. So looks like we get one really wrinkled up instruction manual and several bags of bricks. And we're going to unbox all these bags here eventually. I just want to see how it's broken down. Okay. This is how we're broken down. This obviously is not a collaborative build by any means. Oh, okay. LEGO, you gotta have to do a better job of packing these. That's kind of unacceptable there. And 4 bags of individual bricks. Alright. I'll start with bag 1 and we'll set these off to the side. Oh, we got a miscellaneous bag there, my bad. Let's look at the miscellaneous bag first. Now, is it perforated for our entertainment? No, we're just going to have to rip it open. Gotta mutilate the bag here. Or maybe it was, I don't know. So, as you can tell, let me get some white. Man, look at all the little pieces off that. Some 1x16 Technic bricks. I don't think I have these in white. That's kind of cool. And several 8x16 plates. We have 1 white and 3 blacks. Black to me is a very rare color, especially for these. Now we can move on to bag 1. I will be building this live on my second channel. Well, a live video anyways. And yeah. First thing that catches my eye are these things. Oh, they're Technic pieces. So it's kind of frosted on the inside, kind of opaque. How many of these do we get here? 4. Oh, cool. We can make a whole dome here, huh? Oh, not too bad. And this being a set, it looks like it's more of a Technic set. Some of these 1x5x5 corner angular Technic elements. Plenty of friction pins. A 1x6 plate and 1x6 flat tiles. Some of these squishy, rubbery things that take cross axle extenders. And these are friction pins with the cross axle. Some bushings. Technic pins with stud. Oh, here's a half 1x3 lift arm. Yeah, I mean, there's not really nothing exciting in this bag. And I'm going to slide this off to the side, and we're going to start with bag number 2. And if you notice, the audio quality has changed. Oh, I forgot to hit the other recording device. Just have to put up with it. So let's see what we got in here. Now, I've never built one of these marble mazes before, so I'm kind of curious to see how this is put together. I'll see here. You know, I'm mostly a house builder and stuff. Some 4x8 plates. We got a little bag here. Well, we'll save that for later. Now, I can use these. These are 1x4x2 wall elements. Oh, let there be 4. Whew. I already have an idea for these. Matter of fact, these are on one of my list of things to buy. So there's some in there. I just have to review the set to gain access to those. Some 1x8 bricks, 1x4x wall, 1x4x1 wall elements, 1x3 bricks. Ooh, we get some bluish green 1x3 flat tiles. We also get 4x4 flat tile with bow. And some 2x2 flat tiles with bow in the same color. Pretty cool. 2x4 flat tile in medium stone gray. And we also got some 2x2 flat tiles. We got them in brick yellow, sand green, and medium stone gray. And 1x4 plates and stuff like that. 1x2x1 wall elements. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty good commentary video for the second channel. I got some stuff that I want to update you guys and gals on. And yeah, we'll do it there. Some of these 2x2 by 2/3 double angular plate with bow. 1x2 flat tiles. I'm looking for printed stuff. Here we got some quarter round 1x1 flat tiles in bluish green. 1x1 slopes. Some of these 1x1 by 2/3 plate with bow. And here we got some of these 1x2 by 2/3 angular plate with bow. Oh, we got a corner flat tile as well. That's pretty much what's in bag 2. Alright, here we have bag 3. This one's got a little bit more color. I'm going to have to try to keep this stuff from getting all mixed up. Okay. So far, the set's got a lot of color in it. Mostly, I guess, the white is supposed to be the actual container that holds the maize. 2x3 flat tiles. We got them in medium azure and some bright blue. There's a 2x6 flat tile. We got a 1x4 flat tile in earth green. We got a few earth green pieces, like a 1x2 plate, 2x4 plate. A tri-cross-axle extender. Oh, okay, one of these noodle pieces, but this is in silver metallic. I can always use steering wheels. I wish that was in black, though, but there you go. Okay, we've got a 2x2 flat tile in earth green. A couple of these little boxes or containers. I get a bunch of those. Those make great little presents for like under the Christmas tree, huh? And a 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. Some various wall elements, 1x2 and 1x1 corner wall elements. And 2x2 jumper plates, some 1x10 plates, 1x6. Little beehive. And some weird Technic pieces. And some more of these. I got a bunch of these in my collection. I got a little bit more, I guess. 2x6 plate. All right. I'm going to slide this one over here. I got one more little bag to share with you. And so far, these parts are catching my attention. They're nice and bright and colorful, just the way I like it. I don't like having some kind of dark, dingy set. This one I think is going to be very fun to put together. Well, we got plenty of these, and they are just plain transparent yellow. I thought they were the neon yellow, but no. Some round 1x1 bricks. We got that in, I think that's in medium azure or light lavender. I can't remember. I'm not medium azure. My bad. Magenta. There we go. I knew I'd get it right eventually. Now we got a little. Looks like that's a silver metallic 1x2 radiator grill. 1x2 plates. Some quarter round 1x1 flat tiles. I was looking for these for a project. Well, I should have waited for my tutorial because this would have been done. You'll probably be seeing these. I think I used a substitute nonetheless, but that having been said, making sure nobody's coming up the walk. Some Technic pins. And here's a piece that's printed like a little honeybee. Maybe to sting the marble that's going by it, huh? How many of those do we have? We've got 2. Only 2? I was expecting more, but well, we got an earth green 1x2 flat tile. One of these little pipe pieces. It's like it's a Technic pin, but you can actually put a stud inside of it like that. Kind of cool. Some good pieces in there. No, get back in your pile. And finally, we have bag 4. Oh man, look at all the marbles and stuff rolling around here. And then the parts just refuse to come out of the bag. You know why? Because it wants to get mixed up with the other bags. Alright. And let's set that off to the side here. We got ourselves a little clamshell. I can only just get one. We got a 2x8, 2x4, and a 2x4 by 2, just a 2x4 brick with bow. This is all in flame yellowish orange. We got a couple of balls here. These are these little marbles, but they have the cross axle at the bottom. Some stud flowers, so those could be good for all sorts of stuff, and some little flower stems. Okay, sand blue, 1x4 bricks with bow. Sand blue is a very rare color for me. You even get some of these corner tiles with that too. And looks like these are bright green 2x4 flat tiles. I call it like summer green or Easter green. It's really bright and cheerful. And 2x2 jumper plates, some 2x2 flat tiles, 1x2 flat tiles. So I'm going to get several of these little stem pieces too. That's always cool. And some of these little pink stud flowers. Great for landscaping. Oh wow, one of these little old school fences. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I really don't use those all that much. Upwards 1x1 by 1x1 angler plates. Okay. Put that over there. We're almost done with this. Just got one little bag here. Then I'll cut away, go to the second channel, build it, and we'll come back here and I'll build the whole thing. Or build the whole thing, we'll review it. I don't know what I'm saying. I just got to get some work stuff done right after I get done unboxing this. So we get some nice pink 1x2 jumper plates and some 1x1 flat tiles. So that's cool. And some roller skates. So we get a pair of those. You can always use those. Great accessory piece. Sand blue 1x2 flat tile and a reddish brown 1x2 flat tile. Okay, we got some... These are printed. Ladybugs. I can stick those on some of my plants or something. Put those in the forest. Those things were always cool when I was a kid. Okay, we got a bright green, blue, 1x1 plates. Is that printed? Oh, it's got some kind of eye on it. So it's going to stare. So this thing's going to stare at us too. And some 1x2 plates. And some 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. 1x1 plate with bow. And that's essentially what it is. I'm not going to mix all these up, but just from the assessment on the parts we have seen, this looks like this is going to be a very fun build. It's going to be something very different. Okay, I'm going to head over to the second channel, build it, then we're going to come back here and take a closer look. Here's the magical maze all assembled. And if you watch the build installments, it wasn't terribly a bad build. Obviously, here's the place where you place your marble at, and this is such a simple build, I don't even need the turntable for it. So you got various obstacles and stuff like that. And that's essentially what it is. Now, for a quick demonstration, and this is where it gets a little fun here, is to try to keep the marble from falling off, and you want to get it into this little clamshell right here. So, let's try it. Let's see if we can do this here. And that's essentially what I have been dealing with since when I built this here. And let's see if we can get the marble in here, in this little box here. It's kind of a challenge. So, and then it comes out right there. Getting it over this area is kind of scary. Because I can't get it to move. And that's what it essentially does. And when I was doing the initial build of it, I'm going to warn you right now, you may want to keep a spare marble. This is what this is for at the front here. So this is meant to go in here like this, and you're supposed to go around and you can see right now some of the stuff seems like it's not quite working very well. Here's where it gets really stuck. That's all it does. So you got to help it along here. You're not supposed to do this, but for the most part though, and of course it could fall through there. But I've ever successfully to get this thing to work? Not really. You're supposed to put the marble right here. It's supposed to go around here. And it shoots right over the clamshell. And for the most part, that's essentially what it is. It's just meant to be a novelty piece, nothing more. And yeah, you're going to be spending a lot more time picking up the little marble than you are going to be playing with this. Now, this looks nice, bright, fun, and colorful. But play value, it's going to be short-lived. Let's start right on in the review with that. And as you saw, I really can't get any of this stuff to work. I've checked the building guide. It seems like the marble gets hung here. It sticks right at this area here and in this area, and it overshoots this. So I mean, it's a nice attempt, but for me personally, this is more like just a novelty piece, maybe to inspire others to build marble mazes, but for me this one just didn't cut it in terms of play value. Build experience, it started off rather slow, and then we got to the fun stuff here. So this was pretty interesting to build, nonetheless. It's nice, bright, and colorful for each section of mazes and such, so not too bad there. Build quality on this set, I'd say it's average to above average. You just got to be careful with these might come off, but for the most part it's built pretty sturdy. And I didn't have anything majorly fall off, except for the marble shooting out of here while I was playing with this. So this should have been brought up a bit higher around the edges here to keep that from doing that. I understand with the pit here, but I'm going to be honest, who wants to chase this around the floor? I have a feeling you'll be doing more of that than anything else. So there should have been some better ways of preventing this from, you know, like the marble from flying off and stuff. Which leaves the city drop in value, not a whole lot you could do with the city. Could you do anything with mocks? There is some potential with this, not only that you can use this for parts, but you can use the maze ideas for other creations as well. So if you're into making marble mazes, this is a good start. Just learn what Lego did here and just correct those mistakes. I think you'll be fine. But for this and just a few other things, it's just not really working very well. Now, as far as for collaborative build, it's only meant for one builder. And whoever's building this, the fun part is going to be building the set. That's it. It'll probably just sit somewhere. This will probably go into a parts bin. You know, this is not really the most well thought out, engineered set I've ever seen in terms of marbles. The concepts are there. Okay. But I'm sure one can create his or her own ideas with the ideas presented in here and make them better. You could probably improve this and make this into a really good idea. Which leads to the final score on the set. I'm going to give it an 8. Why? I don't want to have to chase the marble around. And a lot of this stuff just seems like it just doesn't work. Some of this, like right here, works. This, the marble just shoots out over this. Like I said, who wants to chase the marble down? But it's, for the most part though, it's pretty durable. If you want to look at the bottom, I'll show you here. This is nice right here holding the extra marble, and that's what it looks like at the bottom. Not a whole lot to it. And I think these side pieces are meant for you to hold it like this. But for me personally, I mean, even if I hold it like this, let's see here, maybe I did it wrong this whole time. We'll give it one more shot here. And as you can see, there we go. Well, it fell in there. We got lucky, huh? See? That's, it gets stuck real easy. So yeah, I think this deserves an 8. And I believe this is a gift with purchase offer. I'll have the info in the description, as I don't know anything. Lego tells us little to nothing about these sets when they send them out to us for review. I'm just going to bluntly tell you that. You know, it's a nice little novelty piece, but it's nothing more than just for looks. Sadly, I really wanted to see this work. But it is what it is. It's just a marble maze. But some of this stuff I'm sure you can pull out and use for your own creations. So I want to know what you guys and gals think of this set. And for me personally, it was just a time waster build. It was okay. In terms of building it, it did keep my interest like I had mentioned. But play experience is short-lived. But let me know what you think.